Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of our strange, no tundra, cramped, no religion Russia gameplay. This is another day of recording, so I'm still getting caught up on where I was last episode. I am pretty certain that I'm just waiting on cartography to send this swordsman over here. We're sending settlers over there. I want to be buying I want a theater square. I need to start pushing some culture out. And I do need... Oh, so hold on. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I could get a national park here if I set down a theater square here. So we'll look at the appeal here. Well, I mean, there's a fire, so the appeal's not that terrible. Okay, so we'll put attack here. Can I? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, I can't reach it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can reach it with this city. So we'll put a national park tack right here. I think I need to put a theater square tack here to remember that I want to put one there. And I would even go so far as to put a preserve here, maybe, from the capital. I don't want to put a preserve here because it's just gonna hit like a couple of tiles. I want to consider where I would put a preserve in this city. Maybe a preserve here. So if we look... There's no appeal, so there's no point. Okay, so I'm waiting for cartography. I'm going to buy something out of the capital to go explore. I have Hixon Tricones as my dedication, and we're just going to be working on appealing up our empire as much as we can to get it as pretty as we can get it. Because right now it's kind of gross, and we're going to use builders to chop away some of these rainforests that are lowering appeal. We'll do some things with those. I definitely want a builder... There's no national forest that's going to be, or national park really, that's going to be here, is there? The appeal of this is pretty gross. But if I put a preserve here and I put a preserve here from this city, we might be able to get the appeal in the local area up. So I definitely want to do that. It'll be a while before I can get that though. We'll go for a what to get our science up. I should be building where builders are. I really shouldn't be doing this. I really shouldn't be doing this. I need to get a builder to clear all this junk up. Accelerate our cities out and clear all that junk up. So that's what we'll do instead of that. Here, envoys per city state, I think, is what we'll go with here. We'll throw this up here. I don't need this. I'm not fighting barbs. Blah 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 blah. Defensive buildings, we can start building walls. Settlers, I think, is what we'll go for here. I want holy site adjacency there, and that's what we'll go with. Switch off of you. Actually, you know what, let's actually... I'm gonna gamble that I can put a few settlers out there. So we're going to keep that gamble and keep going for settlers here because I have a settler I can put here. I want to see how much it costs to purchase. Oh, I'm still 2 turns away. Never mind. That's dumb. So in 2 turns, I'll see how much it costs to purchase. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Never got a golden age so far. I would like one. Auckland is attacked. That sucks. Because I want Auckland. Let's get our Nalanda bonus while we still can. Walls for you. If a city has nothing else to do, it can always build walls. Because that ends up becoming tourism at a later date. I really need to, like, consider what I have to do to tool my empire. Since we're so small, we have to consider how to tool this into the best amount of There's printing. The highest amount of tourism that we can get. I want to get up to steel. That's the goal. Working our way over to steel to get the Eiffel as fast as we can. Gilga Bro's no longer our friend, so we'll just take that friendship. Oh, thank you, sir. We just want to keep him happy, keep him on our side. We are producing a decent amount of faith per turn. So if I can get Brunelleschi before somebody else takes him, I'm going to take him and save him for the Eiffel. Because we definitely want a great engineer for that. We really don't have the production to do that ourselves. I need to get 3 trade routes out at some point. And let's come start getting rid of some of this stuff. Ooh, what do I want? I think Old God Obelisk first. And then we'll work on an amphitheater at some point. 54 culture is not terrible, but it's not good enough. We're not good enough. 960, we're almost there. That'll end up leading into some era score for us eventually. Oh, and while I'm here, I can actually start sending across now. You can come across. I can go ahead and click you over. I'll deal with that in a second. Where do I want to settle? I think settling on this tile might be the best, and we'll get a sick harbor right here. Wrong button. If we do this and do this, we'll have a pretty gross harbor right there. We'll want to keep that in mind for sure. Divine Right, because it's boosted. And yeah. I'm glad we got the Petra. That does make this city much better than it would be otherwise. Who finally got big? Moscow got big enough. That's pretty great, actually. I want to cut this to speed this up. And we'll go deal with this next. Ooh. Killwood would be great. But Killwood's going to take 1,000,000 years. So we'll go with our religious building. That city's got nothing else for it to do. So, sorry. So religious building is what's going to be there. And next turn, lady, then I can actually get a caravel and go explore. Don't worry about it. We'll get there eventually. Keep going. 60 faith. Kind of a terrible goody hut. Yeah, not so great. But we'll have this in about 6 turns, which is faster than they'll be able to get it. So as long as we're staying on top of that, I think we'll be able to get it pretty easily. Next turn, next time we can, we're going to buy our caravel out of here. Divine Right doesn't really matter too much anymore. We can use that city up there for seaside resorts eventually. I don't really care about this. Is there any policies that I care about? Theater Square adjacency would be better than the gold from trade routes because I don't have any trade routes right now. So getting that extra culture would be better than that. Does not like me. Okay. Oh, I didn't buy the caravel. I'm stupid. I'm playing too fast. Gotta slow down. Let's go with riders or something. And I don't care. Whatever, Shinto. Scientists. People are really accelerating science out. People are really pushing for science. I can't settle for another 2 turns, which is okay because it'll take me 2 turns to get there. Now we purchase our caravel, and we just want this caravel to click out here and just go exploring. Find us land to settle on. That's what we want. I'll take your friendship, Katarja. Thank you. So we're just going to keep exploring out that way. We got a chariot. That's cool. Don't know why we want the chariot. I thought we'd get something a little better, but maybe my technology is terrible. So we didn't get anything better than a chariot. Okay. Next turn, the obelisk is going to be done. We can get another builder down here as soon as this is done. Let's found this city. Okay, first settlement on Atlantis. And I want to immediately slap down this harbor. And use this builder to just start improving as much as I can. Recruit that rider, and remember we need to keep an eye on this engineer. 8 turns, I can get it before then, but I have to make sure that I get it, because I won't be able to make the Eiffel otherwise. Put you in Tula. You're gonna work on this, and then you... Where is my theater square? I need to save. I can use one of these tiles for the Eiffel, right? So let me check. Let me be sure. Civilopedia, Eiffel Tower. Requirements, adjacency to the city center. So yeah, I can use one of those for that. We'll throw down the entertainment complex here. And promote you for the unimproved resources, because none of these are improved down here, so she'll just make those better. We've got 5 turns on that, 70 turns up here, which is ridiculous and is never going to happen. We do need to hurry that up at some point. A settler is coming up here to build on this, and depending on what we see over here, there's going to be more settlers coming out that direction.
Thus it is necessary to know.
Keep an eye on this. Next turn, I'll be able to get this. Don't worry about any of that. My tourism is at 34, which is not fantastic, but it could be a lot worse. 69 turns on that to be done. Auckland is gone. That sucks. Katarja. I liked Auckland because they were giving me production. They were making my coastal cities better. Let's transfer you to the capital. Okay, so we have Dido here. Theodora. I don't think we're going to get any settlements over here. We're going to have to find a better way to settle. We have Niter in our cities. That's pretty good. We can use that for war if we really need it. Going for humanism to get our museums up. I think we're going to go for the preserve here. And I'll consider putting a theater square right here for the capital. Theater square. Because that'll just make it better. I kind of want to hold this. But is there something else I can use? I think I can always just appoint Moksha here. And I can appoint you to Smolensk. I mean, that does give me just a little boost. A little tiny boost. Yes, Dido is also Void Singers. I think Theodora probably would be too, right? Yeah. She's flavored to go that way. I will take friendship with those two as soon as I can. I kind of want to avoid... Yeah, I'll throw 1 point in there. I kind of want to avoid war with Zinga. Is that your name? Yeah, Zinga. Declare friendship here. And then declare friendship here. I've got the fishing boat there. Let's put another fishing boat here. So this city should be working on growth. I want you to grow. When you grow, you'll be able to produce. Machiavelli writes The Prince in St. Petersburg. How non-historic. So we'll check down here for some more islands or something to settle. But I think we're a little with the sort of AI we have in the game, like with Dido and like her being able to get settlers out amazingly fast. I don't think we're gonna have much hope of being able to settle very well over here, like -20 loyalty there. So we might be like maxed out on our cities. Unfortunately, we might have hit the cap, which is gonna be kind of tough to win a culture victory. Oh my god, I mean, oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I kept saying to check that over and over and over. I guess we'll keep looking towards Gustav Eiffel or maybe Da Vinci. You suck. I don't want you. Da Vinci would be good. But I'm not going to be building those, so I guess we're saving for Eiffel. Darn it. I kept saying I need to check that. I need to check that. And then I got so distracted that I didn't. This is why you should play slower, Civ players. Anybody watching this, don't speed up like I do. Play slower, play smarter. And you'll have better victory chances up on the higher levels. But I click so fast because I want to get through it. 196. Oh yeah, because I took you off for the production. I really want to find more places to settle. I will recruit Michelangelo. Take the humanism advancement. And my goal is to just get up here. Straight up here to natural history. Whatever I have to do to get up there. Natural history and conservation. That's where we're shooting for. Let's transfer you here to Veronese. A golden age would be pretty great. It'd be pretty sweet. I'd appreciate it. This is going to be like a million years before we ever get rid of this guy. I could purchase Donatello, or I could purchase Margaret Cavendish. Our faith return is pretty fast, so we'd get there before we saw Eiffel. Let's purchase Cavendish. And we'll send you up here and here. And while I'm at it, we'll come up here and we'll use our cash to purchase our obelisk up here. You transfer to Smolensk and you create the Sistine Chapel. Cool. Muscat. Now I have 2 envoys. Samarkand, Kumasi would be pretty good, but I'm not really focusing on trade routes. I think we go for the suzerainty, and then we start pumping into Kumasi. I was hoping the suzerainty would give us era score. We've got 8 turns to find 1 point.
Out of this room, there was a passage.
8 turns for 1 point. Well, Donatello went fast. I think in 8 turns we could probably get up here. No, maybe here. Maybe we could get up here. Or I can always get Magellan. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on that. And we'll get Cavendish to go to Novgorod. You transfer to this. Ugh. So if we look at the settler lens here, I could settle down here. We could consider this a city. Like if I pop attack right there, and that gives us 1, 2, 3, I could consider sending a settler on this little terrible island down here. So all something we might consider as soon as this is done with its preserve. While you are working on this, let's put down your harbor. Oh, wait a second. I just remembered something. Don't I have Hercules? I don't have to be building these things. I could very easily just finish these things. Yeah. Now you work on your settler. Herc, you're going to transfer up to this city. This city, whatever you're doing, don't do it. Build your walls. I don't think you need housing yet, so we can hold off on that. And then this settler is going to beeline it down here as fast as it can to maybe get another national park down here while we're able. There's that, and I still need one place to put Michelangelo. You are going to go to Novgorod, build your plantation, and Caravel, you come up and start exploring north of us. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about this. Still not super confident, but it is better. I wish this would get done. I've been building this for forever, but this will take less turns than both of these harbors. And I wanted to free up my capital for producing settlers, so I'm glad I used Hercules there. So Herc, boom, finish that district up. That'll give me quite a bit of golden stuff out of this city. And we're kind of just swimming in gold currently. We're doing pretty well on the gold front. If I look at my appeal map, I mean, that's boosting all of this. If I get a builder here to repair this, I mean, we're in pretty good shape. Tourism's still spotty, but we've hit 50. Spotty, but not completely non-existent, right? Phoenicia and Byzantium are at war. That's a pretty big war. There's a barb camp up there that I'm going to have to deal with eventually. let's get our art museum so that we have somewhere to put his stuff. As soon as this hits 4 pop, we're throwing this down. I need you to stop doing this and start building builders. By God. I keep saying that I'm gonna get more builders out and I never do. You go to sleep beside this terrifying mountain. Don't worry, if it catches on fire, you'll be okay. Coliseum down there. 9 turns until this is done. It'll be another like 10 turns before it gets over there. I could put a campus here if I wanted it, if I felt so inclined. Thank you. Great people. I'm keeping an eye on these stupid things because I've learned my lesson now and I know to be watching. I feel so foolish that I missed that. But I guess that did help me get enough faith to buy Herc, I guess. But it still feels terrible. We'll throw this here. Just improving the appeal of the area by throwing down those things. Send this builder to repair this. Preserves are powerful if you use them correctly. And there's something that I don't use enough, in all honesty. I just don't. Like certain civs, Vietnam, Nucleo, I will use preserves like crazy. Otherwise, I tend to just ignore and avoid them, which is a terrible idea. Or, sorry, Bull Moose Teddy. Bull Moose Teddy is a crazy preserve guy. 2 turns, and then we'll start just producing builders like crazy. I want to move up here. Trebizond is falling. Phoenicia's winning the war. I mean, of course she is. 401 to 87. My God. Doesn't seem like poor Theodora is going to be able to survive too much longer here, I think. Now, 16 turns here, 2 turns on this. 7 turns here, 1 turn here. This is a weird sort of waiting game. I could get seaside resorts and stuff over here. Maybe a city down here wouldn't be too bad. Goody hut up here. It's a shame I have nobody to get that goody hut with. Okay. Was there a preserve I was looking to put down? I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see the appeal. The appeal is terrible. But I could consider preserving here. But only after I get myself some builders to start chopping up these rainforests. The rainforests have got to go. I don't want them hanging around. So, again, it's kind of just a holding action until I can get the key civics and things that I want. Having the Void Singers upgraded is pretty good. Let's go deal with this guy before he becomes a bigger nuisance. And make our dedication. So we've hit the industrial era. I think we're still going to go Hixantucones for the extra population in those cities that I'm hoping to build. And I can't put anything down here yet. But we'll build your walls. Walls will be good. We're still working on this archaeological museum. I need builders. I've waited too long to upgrade my empire. It's just, I'm running off of base yields right now, and that's never what you want to do. It's never a good thing. He's got to go. We've got to get rid of him. Finally get this repaired. And I guess we're just gonna start taking out barbs. Where'd you fall? Over here? The loyalty pressure is just so strong over here. I'll never be able to get a city there. Too strong. Too strong. I have extra resources, so we'll sell that off, make some cash. How many turns is this going to take? I had astronomy. I'm not building an archaeological museum, and I don't have a breathtaking neighborhood. So these are going to be hard teched out, which is a little difficult. I could purchase an archaeological museum here in a couple of turns. 1160. So we might consider doing that. It's good to have at least one archaeological museum. Great people, Da Vinci, usually really good. However, I'm not building any industrial zones. So Da Vinci becomes much less good in that situation. But usually pretty sick. If you're playing someone like Babylon, Da Vinci is just insane. Helps you win your culture victories as Babylon very easily. I guess we're gonna come here and start chopping away rainforest. This could be a good city to put in Chichen Itza, but I just would rather not have the rainforest. I'd rather go back and plant regular forest down instead of having the rainforest. 2 turns till we can throw down our preserve. That barbarian is just going to keep attacking me now that it has no home city. That's going to take that settler ages. So let's go protect that settler with this guy. And you, sir. I could build a what? I could build a few things, but traders would be good. But I think another settler to go finish settling out that little tiny island is going to be okay. I don't have enough lavra down. I would like to get more lavra. Ugh, hurricane. Where is that hurricane? Don't take my settler, hurricane. If you do, I'll be so mad. Finally got that lavra built. So we're gonna go for a shrine. Is this like a category 5 hurricane? Well, how big is this? It is. Ugh. I'm gonna definitely need builders to repair all that damage. Crummy stuff. Granary. Well, at least I have a builder coming out. Cat 5 hurricane pretty easily eats a settler, so I hope it doesn't. There's colonialism. That gives me some production in a lot of my cities. Makes my fishing boats better. I'm gonna send you this way. I'm gonna send you here. Sit in the city and fortify, and then you head the way I wanted you to go. Now, more builders while we purchase our archaeological museum. More builders, please. More and more and more and more. Yeah, because it's just gonna wipe everything out here, unfortunately. Stupid hurricanes. Doing terrible, terrible things. Shoot this. Wow, you're not dead yet? Wow. You're a tough little caravel. And finally, we can throw down our preserve and start working on that. Envoys go into Kumasi.
Behold the wonders of the heaven.
That gives us a little bit of air score. That showed us a natural wonder and opened up this like middle sea to our view here. if I wanted to be bold, I think we could try squeezing some tundra cities down here. I wouldn't be too against that, to be perfectly honest. But I think we're still just going to work on getting our settler down that way. And after this settler from the capital, I think that might be the last one we have the ability to build very comfortably. Ada Lovelace. Overview, engineers. Where is Ada? So we are now in the industrial era on these guys. So I want to make sure that I have Eiffel. So I know I said this last time, and I didn't do it because I'm stupid, but I need to keep an eye on those engineers. Let's escort you and get you moved down here. 7 turns. Gilgi's our friend again, and I think that's where we're going to call this episode. So it's just kind of a push to get to conservation and natural history and various things and start filling up our tourism and our great work slots, because we have quite a few great work slots we're not taking advantage of. Repairing all the damage done by that hurricane to this city would be important. This builder coming here and repairing this, rebuilding the mine here, chopping this, cleaning all this. All that's going to be very important as we move forward. Oh, actually, crap, I can't build... No, I don't care about that. Back off. I can't build our industry there. Back off, I don't want to do that. Go away. Because I'm using this as a national park. Ooh, so I'm going to have to find my other amber. I've got amber here. Where is my second amber tile? Where is my other amber? Search. Is that all that's in my territory? Well, that sucks, because that's going to go unused for quite a while. Because I need that tile for my national park. If we throw down a pin right here, national park, designate it, keep an eye on this. I don't care about Ada Lovelace, but I do care about Gustav Eiffel. So every turn, we're going to be checking that. We finished up. Let's finish our preserve here to boost the appeal of those tiles. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.